What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and we're here to talk to you guys about some Queen Pop LaLoon. If you guys don't know what Queen Pop is, this is the basic strategy, the basic layout of it. It's basically a quad LaLoon where you're going to try to pop your hounds over top of the enemy queen, rage those pups up, and take out the enemy queen. And what we're going to do today is something a little bit different that we haven't really done with the Queen Pop, is we're going to show plans, we're going to show how it went bad the first time, and then how I came in and cleaned it up the second time with the original plans. If you guys don't know about Queen Pop, make sure you go check out my man Cast and Blast COC. He is the originator of Queen Pop, the inventor of Queen Pop. He is so good at Queen Pop. It's a Town Hall 9 attack, but he's out here hitting Town Hall 10s with Infernos with the Queen Pop, guys. It's insane. So make sure you go check out, click Cast and Blast if you haven't done that yet. If you don't know who Cast and Blast is, I'll make sure I put a card in here so you guys can click on that link. Go over there and check him out. He's a really great YouTuber, a really good friend of mine. So make sure you guys show him some love. And also, if you guys are still here checking things out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. For me, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and all that great stuff. So we're going to get into it. The first one here, we're going to go into on War. And we're going to show off the base real quick. 1 second. All right, guys. So this was the base that I was trying to help Mesa hit. He's trying to learn Queen Pop, and I was trying to help him. I made a plan. I'm going to show you guys the plan. We're going to show off Mesa's attack, and then show how I improved it. Anytime I see Expos down like this, it's begging for a Queen Pop, guys. Expos down, you have to Queen Pop it because it's just easy money. Like, this base is a pretty easy base, not too high of heroes. Kind of decent defense levels. The clan castle pool not too hard, so like it wasn't a huge challenge on this base, but we're gonna show you guys exactly what the plan was, how we wanted to hit this base, and what went wrong with Mesa's attack, and then how I improved it. And we got another example of not one that I helped with, but how I turned a 2-star or 1-star into a 3-star. So let's get into the plan right here. All right, guys, so here is the plan. So the green line there, that is the clan castle radius. We're gonna, and I explained this all to Mesa. It's not like I just threw this at him and said, figure it out. I explained this all to Mesa, made sure I explained things. So the clan castle pool, we're gonna use a 3-loon pool over there on the archer tower slash mortar right there. And the plan is to take out the archer tower and take out the mortar. That's why we're using 3 loons. Kind of get them taken out, get the dragon pulled out. I'm pretty sure there was already a fail on this, or Mesa failed, so we knew there was a dragon in there. And then we're gonna pull the clan castle up top. If you look at the top of the picture, lure with archers and kill CC here. So we would have killed them at the top of the base, so that our queen's gonna be at the top of the base. I think there was some miscommunication there, because you'll see that Mesa does not do that. We also talked about, if you see kind of near the middle of the picture, near the pink ring, which is the haste, it says zap this. I made sure I pointed that out to him, which air defense to zap. You always want to zap your air defense first, and then we're going to surround the queen. And we see the one line is going to bring that hound across that archer tower, just in case he doesn't get it. Put some loons in. I made sure I told him to put loons in behind the hounds, of course. Second hound coming in, and I told him not to like worry about like pacing himself. I told him get all the hounds in, get the loons in behind, and get everything in. The plan was to overwhelm this base. So we see we got 1, 2, 3, 4 hounds coming in, and he's supposed to be dropping a few loons in behind each one, but he kind of hesitates. So that's the plan there, guys. The two like bluish, they're supposed to be purple. They didn't really show. They're like really dark blue, dark purple. Those are going to be the rage placements, and then the pink is the haste placement. And that I thought that would be a good plan to overwhelm this base and work. Save a balloon there for the bottom archer tower at the very south of the base. So that was the plan, and we're going to show off Mesa's attack and show off what happened, what went wrong, and then we're going to show off my attack and show how I improved it. All right, guys, here we go. Mesa's coming in. The army is on point, 25 balloons, 3 hounds, max hound in the CC. He's going to drop in that zap quake right there, take out the air defense, the one we talked about, gets the 3 balloons in. He's not going to get the archer tower, unfortunately, but he's going to get close to it. Doesn't get the mortar down either, but there goes the archer tower down. Somehow we had some miscommunication here, and he lures the dragon to this eastern side here rather than up north, but things happen. He still gets the dragon down, which is really huge, but not quite the way we wanted. You see Mesa has higher heroes, kind of put the queen a little bit in a weird spot there also, but he is going to get the dragon down, so that's all good. We definitely want to make sure we get that dragon down, because the dragon will just rampage all over your balloons. So we see the max hound coming in from that area there. A couple balloons. He should be, so at this point, he should have balloons there. He should be dropping a couple balloons here, a couple balloons like here-ish, and then dropping in that last hound. That way he has more balloons in, and then, you know, balloons all be back here as well, and just keep it going. He hesitates just a little bit there, and I think that's his problem, was he kind of hesitated. I told him, like, to not hesitate, kind of get everything in, watch that first hound, and get it raged up once it pops, but things don't go as well as planned. As we see that hound's getting ready to pop, he's still working on dropping troops, so that little bit of hesitation kind of has him a little bit behind. We see that hound pops, he's still dropping in troops here. The rage comes in really late, that first rage, which kind of affects quite a bit. The queen, kind of unlucky on the queen placement. She goes away from the hounds. Then he gets away from the queen. Queen stays unpopped. He's getting into this other compartment. The second rage isn't even down yet. Still 5 balloons left. That's way too many in my opinion. The plan was to overwhelm this base. Maybe I didn't communicate that well enough. Probably didn't. I'm not the best at teaching. I'm still working on it. So we kind of get through like that first compartment, get through the queen. The rage comes in really late. I think spell placement was a little bit of an issue here. Haste was kind of where it should have been, but it's still a little bit too late here in my opinion. That hound was there kind of naked, just gets blown up here, and we kind of just see that, you know, it kind of falls flat, just falls apart right here. Just timing was really off. Things didn't really come together too well in this raid. He gets a pretty decent run at it, but he's still trying to learn and get better with this strategy. And that's something, you know, when you're learning the queen pop, a lot of times it's going to be 1-star or 3-star. If you're off just a little bit, it's going to be a 1-star, as we see here from Mesa. It's going to be a 1-star as he times out. That king's going to get dropped on by those balloons. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he's going to finish up there with a 78% 1-star. So what we're going to do next is we're going to show off my attack on this base. We're going to show off kind of what I was trying to get at with Mesa. Again, maybe I had some miscommunication, or I didn't really clearly get my message across to him, but we're going to show off mine and show what I really wanted to happen on this base here. One thing you'll notice right here is my attack only takes 2 minutes and 5 seconds. We fly through this base, overwhelm it. We have 2 unpopped hounds at the end, I'm pretty sure. So the opener is pretty much the same as Mesa's. Zap Quake that air defense, get that out, get that taken care of. We definitely got to get that taken care of. Drop in those 2 balloons, the 1 balloon on the mortar, get the clan castle pull. My balloons do get there, get the archer tower down, and get the mortar down, which was my main goal. And then of course we're going to go up north like the original plan. Bring that dragon up north. That way that queen's going to work on these top buildings, maybe even work into the enemy queen if we don't get her popped somehow. But yeah, so this was the original plan. Bring that clan castle up here, kind of let him, you know, get taken out by the queen, the archers, all that good stuff. So we're going to throw down our other archers just to kind of distract the wizard. We only have a level 13 queen here, so got to make sure we watch her health, but we're going to hit her ability on the second hit. She could take 2 shots from that dragon and be fine. So opener's perfect. Like, Mesa wasn't too far off, besides, you know, luring the clan castle down here, but not too bad. I mean, so here we go, starting our portion of the raid. Pretty much the same thing as Mesa did, except for we got more balloons coming in. A little bit more balloons to overwhelm this first compartment. As you see here, Mesa had quite a few less balloons, and that's what we want to do. We just want to work in here. We got our 3rd hound coming in. Our 3rd hound actually, I think, comes to this air defense here, which was a little bit of a mistake, but it works out fine. We're just distracting the defenses. If you notice, when the hounds are coming in, these defenses are pulling to the hounds, and they're attacking the hounds. Meanwhile, our balloons are going to come in behind and take out all those defenses. So we see our hounds are just working in great right here. We're going to start our rage in. We might have even been a little bit early on that rage. First hound pops. We see tons of pups over there on the queen. That enemy queen just gets absolutely destroyed. We get our balloons working through the base kind of how we wanted to there. We get those balloons on that bottom archer tower, and it just works out really well. That second rage gets them through that compartment. We get that haste right through there, and everything just comes together really well on this attack. It's exactly what I was planning in my head, and again, maybe it was miscommunication on my part, or maybe, you know, I need to convey my messages more clearly, but this was exactly what I wanted Mesa to do. With him having to hire heroes, I thought he would have been fine, but it works out. I mean, live and learn. Hopefully he'll see this and maybe, you know, hear my explanation, and maybe it'll be a little bit more clear rather than, you know, a text explanation. So that's kind of what went wrong, and then how I corrected it there. So a pretty solid attack on my end. I mean, I kind of got through the base too fast, 2 unpopped hounds, but we had plenty of time left. So we're going to show off one more where there was a really bad pop, but we cleaned it up really nicely. All right, guys, so this base, well, this is Argonaut's try on this base. We see the heroes still kind of low, but this is more of a maxed out base. Expos are up on this one. I think something happens with Argonaut here where he tries to zap Quake and it just doesn't go right. Watch what happens here with his lightning spell when it comes in. It's really weird. He like lightnings the gold store. What do you... I think he said he was swiping the screen and something happened, and I think that put him into full panic mode, honestly, because you could tell his attack's way off. He kind of panics, just throws everything in, hopes for the best, and just nothing goes right. Goes for the clan castle pool here, eventually gets the clan castle pool, but with that air defense still being up, it's going to be a little bit harder. We see he wastes quite a bit of balloons. Nothing comes out of the clan castle. This was the fresh hit on it, so I did have a little bit of the advantage. But again, if that air defense was down, it would have been a lot easier for him to get the pool. He kind of goes against his plan, because you got to remember, he wanted to zap this air defense, so now he's throwing hounds on it, so his plan's all over the place right now. Bringing in the loons behind, hounds in, just, I don't know, I think he hit full panic mode, didn't quite know what to do here, tried to get the queen pop, and it just does not work out well for him, as we'll see here. He should have his other hound in, have more troops in on this base, but things unfortunately fell apart for him on this one, and we're going to show you guys how I fixed it. Again, I mean, if he did like drag the screen and the lightning dropped early or whatnot, I mean, obviously that's what happened. Something happened with that lightning, but I mean, you can still be able to recover and try to make a solid effort. In my opinion, this was a pretty bad effort. I think it was just, you know, sometimes at full panic mode, throws in the rage on the king and queen, like, what was that? Just absolute craziness. Eventually gets it to the 1-star, but I think he could have got better with a solid, you know, solid attack, maybe stuck to his original plan. I didn't discuss with him what his original plan was, but I have to believe it wasn't to go in like that, because he planned on zapping out that air defense. So he's going to finish it up with a 72% 1-star. So we're going to show off my attack on this base and show you how I got the 3-star with queen pop, guys. Okay, so we do have the advantage of knowing that nothing's going to come out of the clan castle, but we would still zap out this air defense. Here's the clan castle radius. If I did need to lure the clan castle, I would drop a couple balloons on this arch tower, maybe one towards that wizard tower, maybe a 3-loon lure. But I don't think we would have an issue getting the lure out if we didn't know that nothing was coming out. So we kind of have an advantage knowing that nothing is coming out here, so we can get right into our attack here. We're gonna go in with the zap quake, obviously the 2 lightnings, 1 earthquake, taking out that air defense, and then we're gonna start up top here with our queen pop. You'll see it coming in here in a second with our hounds, balloons coming in. So since we zapped out this air defense, we're going to come in really wide with this hound, really wide from down here, and that's just going to soak up anything coming in from down there. So we see the hound coming in, balloons in behind, our second hound coming in, balloons behind, and we're just going to continue that. This one was where the hound goes to the wrong air defense, but it works out fine. We're going to get through here. We're going to see that we're going to rage. You see the hounds kind of taking a lot of damage. We're going to drop that rage in, so they're going to be able to pop on the queen here and just work through the base, guys. Like, we're just going to get a really decent pop here, get through this base, get the queen taken out. The second hounds are popping over there. Actually, we didn't even get the queen taken out. I forgot on this one. We didn't get the queen taken out right away, but we're still able to recover nicely, work through with only having a level 9 queen. We're going to be fine. She's like just one hair being alive there, but we raged up on that second air defense, haste over there, and we're just going to get through the rest of the base. We still have our heroes, but we want to be careful not to lure out the clan castle with our heroes, because we do know something that targets ground troops is going to be in there, since it didn't come out targeting the air troops. But a really easy pull on the base, really easy cleanup on this base here, especially knowing that we didn't have anything in there. We're going to drop the archers in on the corner buildings, drop in our heroes, and just clean this baby up and get the nice 3-star, guys. And that's as simple as it. Just really stick to your plans. If you plan on zapping that out, maybe just work around it, but try to execute well. Get a solid plan. Don't hesitate, guys. Go through with your plan, execute that plan flawlessly, and get the 3-star, guys. Queen pop is such a powerful attack. Again, my man Cast and Blast has so many guides on it, so many different bases. If you guys need to check out anything, please go over to Cast and Blast's channel, check it all out. He is the man to go to for queen pop, guys. I wouldn't steer you wrong, I promise. So that's some examples of some bad queen pops fixed, done properly. Not necessarily properly. That second one was a little bit sloppy, but we still got the job done. But hopefully this, guys, helps shed some light on how to, you know, fix some mistakes there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, something a little bit different. I'm pretty sure Cass has done stuff like this in the past. I'm not trying to like copy or rip off anything Cass is doing. I saw a really good example of where I personally got involved with the attack with Mesa, especially drew out the plan. He didn't execute well, and I thought it'd be a good, you know, a good point to show you guys what I kind of was going for there. So that's why I wanted to do today's video and do it that way. Tomorrow we're gonna have out a Town Hall 8 episode, Town Hall 8 pushing episode. I'll have that out for you guys, hitting some Town Hall 11s. You guys aren't gonna believe these Town Hall 11 hits. They're really crazy, really nice ones. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you hit a subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, share it to all your friends, tell all your guys' friends about Queen Pop, tell them how strong it is, check out cast, all that great stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Keep on Clash Bashing, guys.